What's up, legends? Benchmark Bets is back, and today we're diving into the two NBA play-in tournament games. We've got the Magic taking on the 76ers and the Clippers taking on the Warriors. In this video, I'm breaking down my best bets plus a few leans that I'm liking on this slate. So buckle up, I've done the homework. Let's hit these and stack these wins. Before we dive into today's slate, let's do a quick recap on the last video, and yeah, we absolutely killed it. We swept the card. Clean 2-0 on the main plays and a perfect 5-0 on the leans and main plays. That's how we like to do it. We had Brandon Miller for over 19.5 points. Took us all the way to OT. Bit of a sweat, but he got the job done. Then we had LaMelo Ball over 7.5 assists. Did it easily in the fourth quarter and stepped it up when it mattered. That's the kind of reads we're making right now. We're dialed in and we're looking to carry that momentum straight into today's slate. Now quickly, before we get into the picks, every single play you see in these videos is backed by data, and the tool I use daily is PropsMadness. It's hands down the best tool out there for player prop analysis. We're talking matchup filters, expected minutes, usage rates, defensive tendencies, everything you need to get an edge. If you want to take this seriously and actually start making smarter bets, I highly recommend it. Link in the description down below will get you a nice discount on your first purchase. Alrighty, let's get into these picks. So for the first pick, heading to the Magic and the 76ers game, and I'm going with Paolo Banchero for over 4.5 assists. So for the season, he's over this line in 40 out of 72 games, averaging 5.2 assists from 9.3 potentials. So the baseline is really solid. Now, yes, when he shares the floor with Suggs, Ain, and also Franz Wagner, he is over this line in only 8 out of 19 games, averaging 4.4 assists from 7.6 potentials. But as you can see from his last 5 games, he is taking on the playmaker role, going over this line in all 5 games and averaging 7 assists from 10.6 potentials. And the key thing here is the 76ers are allowing the 9th most assists and also the 7th most assists to his position, and the 4th most assists in the restricted area where he gets 35% of his assists from. Now, when we look at games where he plays at least 32 to 42 minutes, he is over this line in 33 out of 55 games, averaging 5.5 assists from 9.9 potential assists. And tonight, he should easily see 32 plus minutes here. So everything lines up. Role, minutes, and the matchup. Banchero should be running the offense and getting us home. Then for the second pick, heading to the second game between the Warriors and the Clippers. And I'm going with Benedict Mathurin for over 3.5 rebounds. So since joining the Clippers, he is over this line in 20 out of 26 games, averaging 5.5 rebounds from 9.2 rebound chances. So that's a massive gap between his line and his average. Now the Warriors are middle of the pack for rebounds allowed, and also middle of the pack for rebounds to his position. So when Mathurin is basically on the floor, he's often guarding the most low usage player and positioned well for those weak sideboards and actively crashing the rebounds. Expected to see at least 22 plus minutes here. So when he's playing between 18 to 28 minutes and been playing with the Clippers, he's over this line in 9 out of 13 games, averaging 4.8 rebounds from 8.3 rebound chances. In the last game against the Warriors, he did grab 9 rebounds from 12 rebound chances. Don't expect the same sort of outcome, but I do expect him to grab those pretty easy rebounds for us here today. So Benedict Mathurin over 3.5 rebounds is my second and final main play. So now quickly, before we get into the leans, just wanted to give you a little heads up that Premium is currently on sale at the moment, and this is easily the best time to jump in. So we're talking, not only do you get to see my full card, but you also get to see 6 other consultants' cards, early lines, extra plays, and more value. And right now, you can get in for 90% off your first week. That's literally under 90 cents. So if you're serious about winning and want the full edge, use code PROFITP in checkout, and make sure you hit the weekly link in the description down below or it won't work. This is a limited time offer, so don't miss out. Now for the leans, heading back to the first game between the Magic and the 76ers, and I'm going with good old Franz Wagner for over 18.5 points. So for the season, he's over this line in 21 out of 34 games, averaging 20.6 points from 14.9 field goal attempts. With Bankroll taking on more of a playmaking duties, that should see Franz Wagner just get a lot more scoring done and get involved with a lot more scoring. So when he plays between 26 to 36 minutes, he's over this line in 15 out of 21 games, averaging 22 points. He should pretty much get here with volume alone. He should benefit in transition, where they give up the 8th most points to, and also should get heaps of points in the paint, where they also give up the 8th most amount of points. So this one really comes down to efficiency. That's why it's a lean more than a main play. And then for my final lean, heading back to the second game, and I'm going with good old Mr. Reliable, Steph Curry for over 26.5 points. So for the season, he's over this line in 23 out of 43 games, averaging 26.6 points from 18.6 field goal attempts. So he should definitely play at least 35 plus minutes here in a do or die game. So when he plays between 30 to 40 minutes, he's over this line in 17 out of 25 games, averaging 29.9 points from 20.2 field goal attempts. So definitely expecting some high volume from here and also some heavy usage, and should have full control over the offense here today. Even in an average matchup, Curry doesn't need much. He can get his shots from deep and flip this line in a quarter. Does have a pretty soft matchup for points above the break, and that's where I definitely can see him do a lot of his scoring today. So big moment, big game, expect Steph to show up. So that's pretty much it for all my picks and best bets and leans. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. We're closing in on 100 subscribers, so trust me, something big is coming when we hit. Don't forget, make sure you check out PropsMadness in a link down below. And don't forget about Premium's huge discount for the first week. And as always, stay safe, good luck with your bets, gamble responsibly, and I'll catch you in the next one. Laters.